Morning. Tips for selling a fixer-upper. And Los Gatos House of the Week, list price reductions, Santa Clara County highs and lows. And yep, let's get moving. Okay, real simple, let's see. There we go. Okay, so I run into a lot of houses that are fixer-uppers, and they're not complete teardowns, not like what you see in this picture right here. A lot of them are just, typical homes that people live in, and then these start projects and they don't complete them, or they need a little bit of love, or there's maybe a leak somewhere, or, little things, because life happens, right? And I totally get it. Life happens. And sometimes life gets in the way and prevents you from getting your house fixed and repaired. And, I always try to talk to you about my home inspection checklist. That's why it's important to know what people are looking for when they go to buy a house. It helps you match that. And that's what this article is about. Not my article. The link is down below and in my blog. So please do take a look at this. I look at Realty Times all the time, and this is written by Ashley Sutphin. Be realistic about the situation. Now, here's the thing. Do I ever tell people you absolutely should remodel your kitchen? Put $150,000 into your kitchen? No. I always say, make it look good. Put a little lipstick on the pig or frosting on the cake. And I say, make it look nice, right? If it's old and dated, paint the cabinets, get rid of the old countertops, put appliances in there. And yes, that's going to be a pretty hefty price tag, but it's far better than spending $150,000 and only getting $90,000 out of it. If it makes sense that way. That way, when somebody comes in, they go, oh, look, it looks nice and fresh. I'm going to have to remodel the kitchen someday, but it's better than looking at something where it's like, boo, that thing's old. That's like 1970s. So yeah, put some money into it. If you have cracks around the windows, your doors, you have broken windows, you have appliances that don't work, absolutely. Because somebody's going to tell you that I am willing to buy your house, but not at the price you're asking. I'm willing to pay this because I've looked at 15 other houses and I know your house is worth this. So I might not make an offer on it because I think it's overpriced. And if I see it sitting there for 40, 60, 90 days, then I'm going to see you lower your price, and then I'll take advantage of that because then you become a desperate seller. So pricing, condition, and location and market condition is always important too. Understand what buyers want. That's why you use an agent. Agents understand the process. They understand how to talk to buyers and what buyers are looking for. When they do open houses, they're interviewing people and talking to them about what they like and what they don't like, what they're looking for, and they get a kind of a consensus of what people are looking for. And not every buyer is the same. So you have to remember that one buyer might be like, hey, I want a completely turnkey house. I'm willing to pay a premium for it. Or I might be kind of budget limited, and I'm willing to do a little bit of sweat equity to buy a house, but I'm not willing to pay a premium for a house that needs to be fixed up. So there's a few different types of buyers that are out there. A lot of the people that are here in Silicon Valley typically want a turnkey house. So when you look at a house that has a lot of work that needs to be done, you might turn them off, especially if they're priced equivalent to houses that are turnkey or close by. And I walk through what you should do and what you can do and what you could consider. But typically what I do is we go through the entire house, say, yeah, you need to fix that floor. You need to fix that crack. I want this room repainted, get rid of this carpet because it smells funny, all sorts of stuff. So that's why you walk through it and discuss that as you go through with your agent. Make small, impactful changes, right? And that's what this inspection checklist does. It goes through everything in the house and allows you to walk through it with a buyer's eyes and understand that you don't have to make a house perfect because no house is ever going to be perfect. No house is level, no floor is level, no walls are ever perfectly square or plumb. There's going to be stuff that works and that don't work. And that's just a part of life, right? Even when you buy a brand new house, you'll see things that are broken. And that's why they give you that 1-year warranty so that they come in and fix whatever issue that you might have. And don't take out I mean, you can take out a renovation loan, but I always say make the budget 25 to $30,000, which is a lot of money, but in Santa Clara County, it's not. It can fix up quite a bit of stuff, and what you don't use, you just don't take out, so you're good. So I would say take out a home equity line. Renovation loans right now, I don't see a need for it here. In different markets, it might be completely different, but I have competition coming in when I'm sitting down with listing appointments, and they're like, "Oh, that you need to remodel your kitchen and redo your bathroom and put in or redo the pool." Next thing you know, you're spending $150,000, and you just don't need to do that. You should make the house look nice and decent. If the cabinets are worn or broken, get them fixed, right? Different little things. So there you go. Enough of that. Okay, I already told you about the home inspection checklist. Los Gatos house of the week, not my listing, 2.5 million or 2.25 million, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,900 square feet, built in 2023. And this is a pretty awesome house. It's been on the market 30 days, and it started at 2.5, and now it's down $250,000. And you can see right here, it's right close to University and Santa Cruz, which is the main street of Los Gatos, but it's on the freeway side, so you might get a little bit of freeway noise, but this house is beautiful. And I'm going to go here. I'll show you this right quick. This is a beautiful house, and I like the fact that the agent put in a floor plan, which we'll see at the end. But everything about this house is done up nice and beautiful. And you can see these are nice Anderson windows. These are like $15,000, $16,000 windows. But when you're selling a $2.5 million house in Los Gatos, it's expected, right? If you're selling a house here in Blossom Valley, you probably wouldn't want to spend that kind of money on windows or doors or what have you. But yep, this is all brand spanking new. It looks like they took a house, built it down to its door, to the foundation, and called it the day. Here's the problem with this house that you can see right away. No garage. I don't see a garage. Yep, small little piece of land next to the freeway, and it's all brand new. So they did spend a lot of money on it. And here's your floor plan. So it's really actually quite nice. It's a nice little house, but for $2.5 million, you can spend your money elsewhere, but probably not here. That's where it is. Everything else, well, there's an older 1,000 square foot house, and it's further away from the freeway. This is a 2-bedroom, 3-bath, which is weird. So it's a little bit older, built in 1948, but it looks like it could be remodeled. So there's a lot of choices out there, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, do you want to spend millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars and fix up a house to overprice it? You have to kind of be careful with that. It depends on where you are. List price decreases. We have 226 list price decreases. I picked this one because it's in my area. It's on Shawnee, right here, if you see the map. And it's a nice looking house. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet, built in 1966. Basic size lot, virtually staged. I love that they disclose that. Not like you can't tell, but it's nice that they do that. Here's a problem that I see right here is they were cheap and they didn't put lawn where the lawn should be. They just put chip wood. That's a huge alarm saying that this is a flipped house. And you can even tell in the backyard it's completely disregarded. They could have spent a couple $1,000s to put sod in there, and they're trying to get a premium price for it. This house should be listed at 1.15 to 1.2 in order to get it sold. So this one's probably going to, yep, it originally started at 1.5, been on the market 86 days. And it looks like it's a new listing, so maybe it's a new agent, or new agent took it over. So, yep, they started at 1.5, and now they're down to almost less than 1.4. Really should have started at 1.2 to 1.25. Well, I would have said 1.2 and bid it up and see what the market would have gotten you. They're trying to be market makers without a lawn. So you miss one little thing, and it's going to turn buyers off. So They didn't bother staging it. That's the difference between a house that you stage and you don't stage. You can do virtual staging for people online, but when you walk in, then it's very echoey and it becomes like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. And what is this? This is weekly highs and lows. Okay, let me go here real quick. Here are the numbers. So our top one is 9.8 million. The bottom is 540,000. And the high and low still active have been the same one for the last month. Let's take a quick look here and go to client full. This is Morgan Hill. I think this is a 55 gated community, right off of 101. So this is a nice little area. It's nice because you get a single family house, but it's pretty small. 1 bedroom, 1 bath. It's good for 1 or 2 people that don't want a lot of maintenance. And there is an HOA, $230 a month. So something to think about. And then the highest sold price was in Monte Sereno. Congratulations, Monte Sereno. It sold for $9.8 million, 6 bedroom, 5.5 bath. And it has a little ADU, really small. And 1.25 acres. Let's take a look at that. Only one picture. So it looks like, yep. I thought this one had more. And La Vida Real is still for sale at 39.9. This is the most expensive house in Santa Clara County right now. And the least expensive is still Loma Chiquita Road in Los Gatos. There you go. All right. I'm Vito with Apatano. Thanks for watching. We'll see you out there.